Hi guys, welcome back to our video course on public speaking. Congratulations for making it past Unit 1. We'll now delve into Unit 2. In this unit it's more pragmatic, more hands-on if you will. Our goal in this unit is to literally take you through the speech-making process from the ground up. And so I mentioned this during the syllabus. You don't really need any experience in public speaking to do well in this course, but hey, after that narrative presentation, you all have experience in public speaking. So what I want to do now is take just a little bit of time and go over our informative speech assignment. Keep in mind, anything we talk about today, even though it is about the assignment in particular, it's testable material. So I might ask you to repeat some of this for testing purposes. When I introduce a speech, I like to start with the goals for the round. So why are we doing this other than just giving us something to do on a nice summer's day? First of all, first goal, to introduce the use of research in speech making. In high school, maybe your teacher had you give up and give the class a 5-minute speech on why you think the death penalty is wrong, and you literally got up there and just told him or her why you thought the death penalty was wrong or a positive thing or whatever. For a college level presentation, you really need research, and research is simply an outside expert who happens to agree with whatever you're advocating. So if you say, the death penalty is not an effective deterrent to crime, you would want to back that up with some sort of research, some sort of scholar, some sort of government report, something saying, look, we've had the death penalty since 1970. Our crime rate is essentially more than it was prior to having the death penalty, so hence the death penalty is not an effective deterrent to crime. Just something backing you up, in other words. The second goal, again, to demonstrate the formal speech-making process. We're going to teach you over the course of the next couple of days. You're going to learn how to write a speech from start to finish. And just a little rule of thumb, we don't do it that way. We don't start with the beginning. We start actually in the middle. More about that later. And third, to introduce the notion of the critical audience. So one of the things you'll come to understand very quickly is you'll learn more watching other people give presentations in public. This class will ruin you. You'll be sitting in church, and instead of paying attention to the message, you'll be paying attention to, well, I really wish the pastor had had more eye contact, but his transitions were pretty weak, or I don't see the logic behind what he or she is saying. So what you will realize very quickly is you're going to learn more being a critical consumer of speeches. You'll learn more about the speech-making process that way than you will putting your own presentation together. Okay, requirements. Timing is of the essence. In the general public, if you're asked to give a presentation and you're given 8 to 10 minutes, if you only talk for 3 minutes, you look like a fool. If you are asked to talk for 8 to 10 minutes and you talk for 25 minutes, well, that would not be good either. In fact, I've actually been in situations before in the public where a speaker was asked to speak for a set amount of time. They exceeded that time to the point where the host actually stopped the presentation and said, sir, thank you, but these people have to get back to work. It's pretty embarrassing for all parties involved. So one of the things I try to bring home to you throughout this brief course of ours is timing is critical. So for this assignment, it needs to be from 6 to 8 minutes in length. If it's under 6 minutes, there's no grace period. It's a 10-point penalty right off the top. Over 8 minutes, I give you a 30-second grace period. That's by my count, not by yours. I give you 30 seconds on the upper end of that range. If you end your presentation 8 minutes and 27 seconds in, there's no penalty whatsoever. However, if it goes beyond 8:30, I take off a 10-point deduction. And really, there's no excuse for this with the format we have. You have to record your presentation. I hope you're recording your presentation and you're going back and watching it again to make sure the quality is fine. Look, if you do that and you've recorded a 9-minute presentation, fix the darn thing. Obviously, don't be late with the assignment, but take it upon yourself to go back and do another draft. So 6 to 8 minutes in length. Again, there's a minimum 10-point deduction for going outside of that range, going below 6 minutes or going beyond 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Formal outline is required when you email me a copy of your video. I also want you to email a copy of your formal outline. Finalized topics to be approved via email no later than this Friday. It's a very short term we have here. Really, in summer school, you typically have 6 hours of classroom per week, and then, assignments outside of that. So, guys, get those topics to me early. If you come up with a topic I did today, shoot it to me, and I'll shoot you some feedback to you. But I have to have those topics finalized no later than this Friday, so get those to me. And a minimum of 5 different sources. Dictionaries and